I'm riding my Ribble tracklacross today. Not that I'm going tracklacrossing, we're probably just riding like this, although I might practice some jumps in the skate park. This bike has wide tires and wide handlebars. I really love it. It's still fixed gear, but except for that, it's pretty much the opposite of my Scream Anodize in terms of, well, everything, including of course having these wide tires. I used to ride it with 30mm Continental GP Urban or 38mm Halo gravel tires, but I wanted to take even more advantage of the huge tire clearance in this frame, so I bought myself this set of 42mm Continental Contact Speed. They are pretty massive. They fit fine in the bike though, no problem at all. There is still plenty of space actually. I'm confident that I could easily fit at least 45mm tires with these 700C wheels. Probably even more. The limiting factor at the moment is actually not the frame itself, but the rim brakes. So if I wanted to go full bonkers, I could replace or remove the rim brakes. But that's not going to happen. It would be pretty silly to go full mountain bike with this one. So what do I think of having these enormous tires? Yeah, I do enjoy having all this comfort and capability. It's soft and floaty, but it is pretty overkill for what I do these days, which is mostly riding on good asphalt and sometimes on good gravel and big soft forest trails. It just doesn't require this kind of volume. I'm not riding over rocks and roots. The real game changer for my simple off-road riding isn't increasing tire width, it's tread pattern. A nice 35-ish millimeter tire with a good gravel pattern is probably going to be more impactful than a 45mm slick tire. That's my current feeling on the subject, but it's not like I have any data to actually back it up, except for how I just feel about the tires I have tried so far. But hey, why not both? Why not get massive tires that also have good pattern? The answer is because I'm riding fixed gear. It's different from mountain bikes, road bikes, and gravel bikes. We all know that there is a very clear trend in cycling towards bigger and bigger tires, and I'm not saying that it's wrong, but it is certainly coming from the perspective of bikes with gears and handbrakes. Road bikes used to be all about skinny, lightweight, aerodynamic tires, but now the science is saying that wider is faster. No, road bikes are not going to use 45mm tires, at least not in the foreseeable future. But gravel tires are also getting wider and wider, creeping into mountain bike territory, because it's supposed to make you faster, from lower rolling resistance and higher comfort. Okay, that's probably true, but I think that the weight concern should be taken a little bit more seriously if you are riding fixed gear than if you are on any other type of bike. The reason for this is pretty obvious when you think about it. It's fixed gear, so you're not going to shift down to grandma gears for acceleration, and you're probably not just pulling a brake lever to slow down. No, you want to stay in control of your speed at all times and be able to slow down with your legs. The increased rotational weight of your heavier tires is making that noticeably harder. And yeah, easy does not equal fun, but you still have to consider the trade-offs here. Will the wider tires make your fixed gear ride more or less enjoyable? I actually think that I've gone too far with these 42mm tires. I have gone past the sweet spot, and it's just sluggish for no reason. Like I said, I don't really need tires like these. You might, depending on how and where you ride, but I don't. It's too heavy. Of course, you can always adjust your gear ratio to the type of riding that you want to do. You should in fact do that. Fast fixie, high ratio. Tracklacross, lower ratio. But even with my tracklacross, I want my bike to feel as snappy and fast as possible. It's not a mountain bike after all, and I want to ride without using the handbrakes. Now, I'm definitely not a weight weenie, okay? My bikes are not lightweight by any standards. Steel is still my favorite frame material, and I put handbrakes on my fixed gear bikes, even though I don't want to touch them. The weight adds up, and that's fine, but weight on the wheels is more noticeable than weight anywhere else. It's not the end of the world. All I'm saying is that although I enjoy putting wide tires on my fixed gear bike for tracklacross reasons, I have this feeling that for the type of riding that I do, there are very diminishing returns pretty quickly after going above 30mm. I'm probably going to retire these 42mm tires from this bike. Maybe one day they will find a new context where they make more sense. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you feel like watching another one, you can click here or here. Have a great day.